Hey VA borrowers, my name is Steve Doherty. I'm the Raleigh VA loan guy. I'm a mortgage loan officer in Raleigh, North Carolina, and a United States Marine Corps veteran. Today, I want to quickly talk about the 5 most common mistakes that I see made by other lenders. Sometimes I'll pick these files up after another lender has dropped the ball, or sometimes I've just been relayed these horror stories by VA borrowers. Let's take a quick look. So the most common error I see made by other mortgage lenders is they do not do the residual income calculation. I have another YouTube video on this exact topic if you want to learn more, but the residual income calculation is a secondary income analysis that must be performed in addition to the debt to income ratio analysis. Now, a VA underwriter knows to perform this. They have to do this in order to make the loan deliverable to the VA, but your average loan officer may not know to do this, or they may not know how to do this correctly. So they may get you pre-approved, run you through an automated underwriting system, get the thumbs up, only to find out after you're under contract that you do not have enough income left over, you don't have enough residual income for the file to work. The second most common error I see made by other loan officers on VA loans is they fail to adjust the BAH. Your BAH if you're on active duty. If you're PCSing from Camp Pendleton to Camp Lejeune, your BAH will be much less once you get here. We can't use your BAH from your former duty station. So lenders often forget to ask the right questions or fail to understand that BAH will adjust depending on where you're going in the country. This adjustment could be significant and could result in a much smaller budget or pre-approval amount once it is accounted for. The third most common mistake I see by other mortgage banks is they use income that is technically not able to be used as qualifying income when the borrower is close to getting out of the military. Either they're retiring or they're just getting out at the end of their contract. We might not or probably can't use BAH, BAS, and military pay. It's used anyway. The loan officer didn't check the EAS or ETS or retirement date on the LES. And in reality, we have much less income to work with, if any at all, to get them pre-approved. The fourth most common mistake I see made on VA loans, which is really, really shameful for a loan officer to make this mistake if they're working in the VA space, is that they fail to account for a previous VA mortgage debt, not one that's been paid off or refinanced out of the VA, but a current outstanding VA loan debt. Now, that in and of itself isn't a problem, but remember that you can only have so much of a VA loan if you already have current outstanding VA loan debt. Now, some loan officers make this mistake in saying that if you have a VA loan right now, you can't get a second VA loan, period. That is not correct. But depending how much charged entitlement you have, does not have anything to do with the current loan balance, but depending on your charged entitlement, you may not be able to go 100% financing on a new home. So if you do have outstanding VA loan debt, make sure you ask your loan officer if the new loan balance is okay, given the fact that you have currently used entitlement. The fifth most common mistake that I see made by other mortgage banks is they fail to gross up non-taxed income. So this isn't something that would get you in trouble, but this is something that could unnecessarily limit your budget. So non-taxable income that's very common for veterans or active duty military personnel is your BAH, BAS, and VA disability pay. Since these items or these forms of income are not taxed, they're worth more in your file because we always work off of gross income. So $1,000 of income from VA disability pay is worth more to you than $1,000 made from employment because you're going to pay taxes on that employment income. So we can gross that income up. We can use more of it. And I often see I can get people pre-approved who for a larger budget than they were previously pre-approved for from another bank because they failed to increase these values once it was entered into the system. Again, my name is Steve Doherty. I'm the Raleigh VA loan guy. I'm a loan officer in Raleigh, North Carolina, and a United States Marine Corps veteran. I can do mortgage lending in Virginia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. If you would like me to get you pre-approved, please reach out, send me a text message, give me a phone call, send me an email, shoot up a Red Star cluster, leave a comment below. I'd love to get you pre-approved and get you into your new home.